To summarize kind of what we spoke about, I think end of the day, we we are very much concerned about the monetary terms, the collection, the payment, right? But from your point of view, dealing with so many different type of cases, what would you say the mitigation strategy should be? Let's say if you would advise me as a construction company or a design consultancy firm, what exactly do you think I should look out for before any of these will happen? I would say contract would be one of it, right?
Yeah.
But how detailed should it get, right? What are the things that we should cover that people might be caught blindsided?
I think there are two things lah. One, of course, the contract is the starting point,
Yep.
right? And I think maybe the industry just needs to kind of invest. I would say the word invest, right? Invest in a good set of design and build contract, right? That is modeled based on good templates such as the PAM contract. If you're talking about international standard, there's the FIDIC contracts, right?
Philip, yeah.
FIDIC,
FIDIC. How do you spell
yeah,
that?
FIDIC. Yeah,
FIDIC.
but these are normally used for bigger infrastructure projects. But for local PAM contract, which is the contract that is issued by the Persatuan Architect Malaysia,
Yeah.
right? That's a good starting point. It should cover the different contingencies, and it also gives a more standardized terms for like damages and what happens if certain events happen, right? How do we resolve the conflict and all that? So I think that's number one, right? Invest in a good set of contracts. You can use it later on for your other projects. But number two, after you have a good contract, there is no point if you do not project manage according to the contract. Now, I think this is something that perhaps is kind of overlooked, in my opinion, is that in the buzz of getting multiple projects done, in the buzz of the busyness of dealing with all the different subcontractors, suppliers, vendors, and also meeting your clients' demands, really are there sufficient project management to make sure that your clients sign off on everything, right? I know it's painful, and sometimes you may feel, I think also because maybe just the Malaysian and Asian culture, right, is that we don't want to make things too difficult for our client, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, we don't want to kind of be like, hey, we've done this, please sign. We've done this, please sign, right? But I think it's important to be very clear right from the start that this is how we're going to do it, and the project manager or the supervisor needs to understand that this is important for the company, right? For that project to ensure a good completion, and there to be not no dispute. I think what we do find is that when we actually dig deeper into the documentation and the progress and asking questions, then we find that, hey, maybe the project wasn't managed as well as it should,